The same chicken. Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. Steve and I went off for a special day trip to Rotorua to celebrate our wedding anniversary. It was a beautiful day with just the two of us. First we went to Waimangu Volcanic Valley, which I'd never been to before. It was really incredible. I'd like to go again. The next thing we did was go to some thermal pools where we had a time slot that we had to be there. So we had to figure out whether we could actually make it. So the way it works is you start up the top and there are 3 sections. You can either walk all the way down and walk all the way back if you want, or there's a bus that stops at each section along the way. You can catch that at any point to go up or down. And there's a timetable for the buses, so it tells you when they're leaving each stop. And so by the time we got to the 3rd section, we had to actually stop and figure out how much time we had left, what time we had to catch the bus to get back up to the top, and then drive to the hot pools. And so we had to walk pretty fast through the 3rd section, which was a big challenge for me because I just wanted to take photos of everything. The 3 sections were just different in different ways. It's all like a geothermal area. Waimangu Valley was formed when Mount Tarawera erupted in 1886. It's where the pink and white terraces used to be, which were considered to be the 8th wonder of the world. The pink and white terraces were on the side of Lake Rotorua, and they were buried in the eruption, so you can't see them anymore. The eruption of the volcano changed the whole valley area. What makes it fascinating is that the whole valley, everything in it, the different pools and lakes and the vegetation and rock and mineral formations have all been formed since the eruption. And the area's been protected since the eruption, so it's just been allowed to form naturally. There are several hot lakes or springs which are very picturesque with smoke rising from them. There's bubbling mud and random little springs of water popping up in various places. A little geyser and a bigger geyser. It's so interesting to see this kind of river of hot water flowing through the landscape with steam rising all along the way, and of course the water and the rocks around it are various colours that you wouldn't normally see, bright greens and blues and oranges, and all the plants in the landscape change along the way as you go downhill into the valley. Different kinds of native shrubs, trees, bushes, and as you go down you get more and more into the wetland in the 3rd section, and that goes down to Lake Rotorua, where the boat is if you're doing that part of the adventure. When we got to the bottom by the lake, we only had a few minutes until the bus was due to arrive, and there was a little walkway where you could go along up to the edge of the lake and get a view halfway around the lake. And I really wanted to go and see that. And so I said to Steve, do you think I've got time to run down there? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. I just took off and I ran, took a few photos along the way, some photos and a video at the end. And it was beautiful. I'm glad I did that. Ran back again and got there just in time before the bus arrived. And we did make it to the hot pools in time. So that all worked out well, but I would love to go again and have more time to spend there. You could spend a whole day there easily, just enjoying being in it. There weren't that many other people there, which was really nice. And so it was a lot of nature, and it was so good. We did a couple of other things. We found our way to the redwood forest and we just went for a wander in the forest because why not? Of course, we ended up taking the steep route. He didn't want to stay on one of the paths, so we forged our own way through the forest with beautiful tall redwood trees and ferns and all kinds of curious mosses, and just enjoyed wandering around in the quietness. Steve's usually the one who finds or gets given random things for free, but this time it was me. I found this boat that had been a plaything in someone's garden on Trade Me that had it on for 50 cents with a buy now, and so I was like, Steve, should we get this boat? And he's like, why not? So we did, and so now the kids have a boat to play in. Well, I'm pleased to report that the gold campine chickens have stayed in their pen. Well, they haven't got out into our garden anyway. We had one escapee the other day into the neighbour's place, but they're so friendly that Angus managed to get her back up on the fence. And then I decided it was time to clip their wings, so they've been fine since then. And they're doing very well. I'm quite happy with them, so I decided I'd quite like some more, and I was trying to decide between getting some more fertile eggs or getting some chicks or pullets, and the guy I got them from had some pullets available in gold and silver, so we've got 2 gold pullets and 2 silver pullets. I've just brought them home and I've got their pen already. They're about 6 weeks old and I'm about to let them out into their new home.
Oh dear.
Get through there. Squeeze.
Oh, it's
Hello, little chickies.
your neighbor.
What's she gonna do? Everything's all different, isn't it? The big chickens inside there.
The neighbours don't sound too happy that there's more of them. Do you guys want to meet your cousins?
Okay, at least one of these chicks is a little bit crazy. Well, that didn't go entirely as expected. I knew these chicks were going to need some work to get them friendly, but I didn't realise they were going to get up on fences already. We had one little one jump up on the fence on the side between this little corner pen and the main pen that the chickens are in at the moment. It just stood up there, and I went round the other side and got it to come back down, so that was alright. I fixed up the wire that was up there. The netting had been kind of squashed down a bit, so now it's poking out above the timber. So hopefully that will help. And then I think the same little chicken found a hole in the fence on the opposite side and got in with the neighbour's chickens. I did not know that there was a hole there. Thankfully Angus was with me, but before he could grab it, it flew over the side fence into our other main pen that's empty at the moment, and then before he could grab it, it went up onto the gate and into the pen that they're in, and then it got itself stuck behind the ornamental quince where there are all thick branches. I managed to grab her and promptly went and got the scissors and clipped one of her wings, and then the same chicken, after I let her go, jumped up and got stuck in these canna lily stalks, which I'm trying to get rid of, but they keep coming back. The same chicken. I think that's just the one chicken that's got some problems with containment at the moment. The others seem not so crazy, so we'll see how we go. I can always clip her other wing if I need to and do the others. I'm a bit nervous about having them in here now. Our others that we had were completely fine, but then they were a lot more friendly because we raised them, and these guys don't know us, so we'll just have to see how we go, I guess, and keep a close eye on them. I've been along the fence and realised there are another couple like smallish holes in the netting where either things, rats or something, have gotten through, or the neighbours' chickens have pushed it in a bit, I don't know, but I've put bricks along there, so at least that's all taken care of. I'm going to leave these guys for a little bit and come back and check on them later, not too much later. What do you reckon? Thanks for joining us in today's vlog, guys. Choose to grow hope, and we'll see you next time. Bye.